Yo, what's up YouTube? It's me, Thatcher, back for another fragrance review. This time I'm going to be reviewing Green Irish Tweed. You all know this one, King of Kings. And we got the whole cool water, Green Irish Tweed debate. I'll get into that later on. First, I'm just going to go through the note breakdown. You got top notes of Iris and lemon verbena. You definitely get a lot of that. You can smell right through the cap, especially on the first spray. Very lemony, it's very aromatic, it's very green, and that's it. That's what you really get different from the cool water. And it does smell like cool water, I ain't gonna lie. I remember when I first got this and I smelled it, I was like, man, this stuff is awesome, man. And it's expensive, not a lot of people are gonna have it. You know, I'm gonna be different. And then I started looking at fragrance reviews, and it was the whole cool water GIT controversy. And I was like, oh fuck, I just spent all this damn money and shit gonna smell like cool water. You know, it's like, well, it's kind of funny because, you know, no one that I showed this to or they smelled it, they didn't think it smelled like cool water, and they knew what cool water was. So I don't know, man. It's a crazy controversy going on with all that. Get back to the notes, mid notes. Got violet leaf. Yeah, get a little bit of the violet. It's there. It's not really profound, but it's definitely there. Base notes, sandalwood and ambergris. I can smell that ambergris. My nose has gotten developed over the last couple of years. I could really point that out. And when I got a few other creeds, that's like their signature note that they put in there. And it's actually pretty crazy what that stuff actually is. I mean, it's I forget exactly how the story goes, but it's I guess whales eat seagulls, and, like, you know, they can't digest the beak, and what happens is the whales actually puke up this seagull beak, and it washes ashore and it solidifies, and I guess they bag that up and they sell it, and it's actually very expensive. It's like $1,000 a gram. So maybe that's got something to do with why this right here, it's I think it's up to $320 retail now, which is crazy. I mean, I got this for about $140. I wouldn't pay much more than that. Most I would pay for this. I mean, if I had the funds to blow, I'd probably at best pay $200 for it if it had to come to that. But it's definitely worth $140, $145. You can find it for that. You know, check out discounters, check out eBay. Just watch out. This right here is faked a lot. So if you're going on eBay, make sure you find somebody who's trusted, somebody who has a good, you know, reviews, and, you know, somebody you can trust with your money with this kind of thing. Because the way they fake this stuff, you know, if I was gonna fake this stuff, all I would do is I'd open up the cap, buy a bottle of cool water, pour that in, and sell it. And somebody who doesn't know too much about fragrance, they'd be duped pretty easily. So just want to watch out for that. Batch variations, they say different years, and you know, like different batches smell better than most, or this or that. I mean, you can find the batch number at the bottom. It's just a serial number at the bottom. I don't know if you can really see it on here, but it's on the back here. It's on the box. So you know, you can just pay attention to that code. You can look it up online. You can type in a search with this code, and it'll tell you what year it is. It's the way that the code is. You figure out what year it is by the code. I forget exactly how it is. I did it once, but I didn't care too much. Personally, I think it's all bullshit. I think it's all the same. And people try to sell different batches from different years for more money and do splits and stuff. But going back to the whole cool water debate, Green Irish Tweed, cool water, does it smell like cool water? Yeah, it does, but not. The good thing is, for the first 2 to 3 hours, it doesn't. To me, it really doesn't. And to other people, it doesn't. You know, I tried this out. My girlfriend, she thinks it doesn't smell anything like cool water. I tried out a few of my friends. You know, they didn't know what cool water was. They just thought it was great. And I tried it out with some other people I worked with, and they said, yeah, they can see how it kind of smells like cool water, but it's just nuts. Cool water is just a lot more synthetic. It's a little bit more aquatic. This is very green. I mean, this is the greenest smelling stuff that you will ever smell, and really, quite frankly, it smells like money. It smells like not just like money, but it makes you think of money. It makes me think of money. It's like something I wear. I always wore this on a job interview. And I wear this when I just want to smell smart and sophisticated. It just has a really, I don't know, it's just classy to you. You feel good when you wear this stuff. I mean, you know, I gotta have this. I'll always have this, which leads me to the next thing: buy, try, or pass. I think that, you know, if money's an issue for you, you definitely want to try it out. But you know, if you got the funds, and it's a definite buy. This is something you want on your shelf because it's a very versatile, all occasion. I mean, you can use this for formal, dress up, dress down, weddings, parties, funerals, all that stuff, dates. I mean, you can wear this for pretty much anything. I wear it casually, not too much now. It's getting a little low. I don't want to waste it just wearing it around, just hanging out. But go to my rating system here. Projection, give it about an 8. It projects very well for the first, I'd say, 2 to 3 hours. Really strong, maybe up to 4 hours. Then it gets a little closer to you. I would say it has a good 3 to 4 foot projection for the first few hours. After that, it gets a little closer, maybe about 6 inches or so. I'm going to say another couple hours after that, it becomes a skin scent. Overall, I'll say it lasts for about, I would say good, at least 5 hours. I always got at least 5 hours of this. So for longevity, I give it about a 7. Versatility, 10. I mean, this thing, all occasion, like I said, dress up, dress down. Overall smell, definitely 10. I mean, this is going to definitely turn heads. I mean, you're going to walk by people when they catch a whiff of this stuff, man. They're going to be like, whew, man, that smells good. It smells smart. And this thing's been reviewed to death. Just wanted to put my take on it. I would say, overall, I mean, this is something I'm always going to have. You know, I debated buying another bottle of this. And that's kind of like a way I rate something too. You know, I buy stuff for myself because I like stuff. I buy stuff for collection purposes. But the way I really tell if I like something is if I'm going to buy it again. And this I'll definitely be buying again. Seasons, you can pretty much wear this all year round. You know, the cold might kill a little bit in the winter, but you could definitely, if you're indoors, it's not going to matter. So winter's a go. Spring is really great for spring because spring you're starting to smell the leaves, the grass is growing, everything is growing, and this stuff right here it's totally reminds you of that. I mean, just reminds you of green, just life, just, you know, the spring coming, a new beginning. It just has that really good, fresh, just invigorating kind of a smell, man. It's just like, or even take a shower with, like, let's say Irish Spring soap or something, and it's like that real, like, green smell. It's funny too. It makes me think of like a maze. Like if you think of like a rich community, something on the Irish countryside, and like a rich hotel that has like one of the mazes from like the movie The Shining and stuff with a big green maze. It just smells like that. It's just crazy. It just really brings you to that place. When you spray it, you do think about it. At least for me, anyway. Summertime. Yeah, get a little cloying in the heat, not high heat. I would say if it gets to be around 90, that's the limit. If it gets any hotter than that, I'd kind of pass on this, wear something else like maybe Millesine Imperial. But it doesn't really do good in the high heat because it does get kind of cloying. Fall, definitely pull it off in the fall, but there's other things I'd rather choose in the fall than this because, like I said, it has that green smell that really goes good with the spring. So fall is kind of like a no-go for me on this one. So that's my review of Green Irish Tweed. So rate, comment, subscribe. Take it easy.